Okay, sir, what's going on?
I killed my children. It's a lot to explain, but in a nutshell, it's all my fault. I'm not even going. It's my fault. It's bad. I didn't hurt them on some when I say just kill, I didn't use knives or nothing to cut nobody or shoot nobody or nothing. It started out as me over disciplining. That's it. And leaving them out to eat, leaving stuff out to eat, it's a lot of stuff.
Okay, and sir, how did you do it? Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how did you do it?
I beat on them sometimes. They didn't want to eat. I didn't force feed. I told them that it was a punishment not to eat. I did a bunch of different little things. I thought I was trying to. It's a lot of things, and I'm trying to just do the right thing because last time I tried to call a lawyer earlier, but I could have maybe called a lot more lawyers. I just did one. I should have just started calling all of them, and just trying to basically I was basically trying to turn myself in without it being extra. But like I said, if y'all want to do it extra, that's fine. I didn't know your procedures, and I'm not trying to tell you what not to do.
How old were the children?
Mm-hmm.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are the children?
10. Well, the oldest is my stepson. He's 18.
Okay, and the other one?
And then I got the other one is 10. Yes, that's my oldest son. Then I have a 9-year-old daughter, and I got a 5-year-old daughter, and I have a son here now on my bed, and I'm not even gonna try to make it look. Well, I want to bring this up.
Okay, and sir, who is there with you now? Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is there with you now?
Just me and my son.
Okay. And do you have any weapons on you?
No weapons on me. I do have some knives here, but not on me. Like I said, if you want me to, I'll come outside in my underwear. I don't know what y'all need me to be. I'm willing to do whatever you need me to do. I never had this in my life. You know, this
Okay,
music right here.
Have you been drinking or doing any drugs?
I did smoke, and I had a sip of the champagne.
Okay, and sir, you said your name was Wellington, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what made you want to do this?
It's really not. It wasn't up to me. I had God just influenced me. That's it. It wasn't me because I got nervous and I didn't do it when I was supposed to. And I was being a coward. And I just was trying to let my children, you know what I'm saying? When that was me, I was supposed to make those decisions. And it just spiraled. You know, it just got worse and worse and worse. And I just can't take it no more. I never did this before. Man, this stuff is crazy.
Okay, sir.
And I got my son. I just feel guilty. Guilty as that.
Okay, there's a deputy outside, okay?
They outside right now?
Yes, we have a deputy outside.
Okay.
Okay, sir, go speak with the deputy. I'm going to disconnect now, okay?
We are living in some crazy times, y'all. Crazy, crazy times. And people are cracking under the pressure. You know what I mean? Now more than ever before, it's all types of mental illness development. People are just losing it, altogether losing it. This man, Wellington Delano Dickens III, he's accused of killing 3 of his biological children, ages 6, 9, and 10, and his 18-year-old stepchild. All the friggin' kids this man killed. This is crazy as hell. Wellington Delano Dickens called 911 on Wednesday, October 27th, with a stunning admission, according to the police. He told the dispatcher, "Hey, I killed my children, all of them." Dickens made this. Then the deputies went to the house and they made this discovery where they found all 4 bodies in the trunk of his car. It says that a North Carolina man called 911 saying that he had killed all his children, and when the police arrived, they found 4 bodies and their badly decomposed bodies at that in the trunk of his car. So obviously, he had killed them a time gone by, not right after he killed them when he was in a state of craziness. He reached out and called the police. He killed them before. They were there long enough to start decomposing. The bodies of 3 of Wellington Delano Dickens' biological children, his babies, 6, 9, and 10, and his 18-year-old stepdaughter had been inside of the trunk of the car for a long period of time, said the Johnson County Sheriff's Office in their news release. Dickens' 3-year-old son, he was found unharmed inside of the home in Zebulon. That 3-year-old is lucky as shit because he killed everybody else. He killed the 6-year-old, the 9-year-old, the 10-year-old, and the 18-year-old stepchild. And he left his 3-year-old son. The gruesome crime came to light on Monday, October 27th, when Dickens called 911 and he relayed to the call taker that, "Hey, I killed all my children." Deputies then rushed out to the address, and that's where they found all the bodies in the trunk of the car in the garage. Authorities did not disclose the cause of death as to how he had killed the children. Was it by stabbing? Was it by gunshot wounds? Was it whatever the case may be? Now, here's the crazy part about this story. Yeah, it gets crazy, all right? Damn. He killed the 4 children separately over 5 months. I'm going to say it again. He killed 4 children separately over a 5-month period. So now I got questions. Where the mamas for all these children, or were they from one mother? Who was checking on these children? 6, 9, these ages are where people are like, "Oh, I haven't seen little Johnny since Monday. He's supposed to be here at daycare or preschool or elementary school for the 10-year-old. Dickens' wife, Stephanie Ray Jones Dickens, she passed away April of 2024. according to the court documents. She passed away. So he was there. He was there with the children. And according to her obituary, she was 37 years old and she passed away suddenly at home on a Sunday morning, April 21st of 2024. She just died. The obituary said that they had been married since August of 2015. And she was survived by Dickens and her 5 children. Oh, shit. So I think the 18-year-old was hers, and he met her with 1 child and gave her 4 more children. He killed 3 of those and left 1 alive. Now, due to the apparent time since the death, positive identification of those who have been deceased will be confirmed when the assistants of the state medical examiner's office gets to work and does so. Dickens is charged with 4 counts of murder. He's being held without bond at the Johnston County Jail, and he made his first appearance at the Johnston County Courthouse on Tuesday, according to court records. He is now due back in court November 13th of 2025. He is represented by a public defender who has not been named in the court records. The public defender's office did not respond when news media houses were trying to get in touch with them to see if they are indeed going to be defending or be his attorney. That man ain't coming out of prison. He is not coming out. There's a reason why he is held without bond. And for sure, they have every reason to believe that he did exactly what he already confessed to doing. So this means life in prison without the possibility of parole for him. The thing about this is, I'm wondering why he did it. There could be so many things happening here why he did it. And I know some people are going to say, give him the benefit of the doubt, because that's what we would do a woman. People, when women do these things, people start talking about, oh, she had the babies too close together and she was stressed out. Y'all need to go educate yourself about post, what's it called? When they have babies and then they lose their minds. Postpartum is the proper word for it. Postpartum depression. So they're quick to blame, when women do this, on postpartum depression. Men can't have postpartum depression because in order to have postpartum depression, you must first be able to have children. And then it's kind of a chemical imbalance of the brain and a shutting down of reasoning that a woman could go through depression, clinical depression, after having a baby, hence the word postpartum depression. But men can get depressed. And I've been telling people that there are different levels of depression. You have regular depression where you start to feel like, I'm just not into the things that I'm into anymore. I used to hang out with the fellas. I used to play card game on Friday nights. We had a couple of beers, have some good conversation, put some meat on a grill, play some music. I'm not into doing that anymore. I just want to stay inside. I just want to be away from everybody. That's depression. You're going through a depression. And if you don't get out of that at that stage and it keeps happening, it spirals into clinical depression. Now, clinical depression is when you have been depressed for too long. Now the brain is responding in a way where it's sad and it's tired of feeling this depression. And it's like, this is the stage where they start hallucinating, or auditory hallucination, visual hallucination, which means they'll be seeing and hearing things. This is where most people are hearing voices that are telling them to do things to themselves and others. And it's better off not being here anymore. I got to get out of the way because just disrupting everybody else's life. I'm sure everybody will be all right once I leave. I'm being a burden to people right now, and those voices start creeping in. That's where clinical depression comes in. And if clinical depression is not taken care of medically, because some people think you could pray this away, or, you could just talk to any regular person and you'll be all right. It's not true. If you slip into clinical depression, you're going to need medical help to balance those chemicals back in the brain. And once you get that, then some counseling or whatever and psychotherapy, then you might be all right. But clinical depression is far gone depression. This is the stage where you're thinking about doing harm to others and yourself. And that could possibly be what happened in this house. I have another theory, though. What if, on the sinister side of things, what happened in this house is that he was having his way with these children, if you know what I mean. And when things threatened to get public, he decided to just off everybody. Who knows? We don't know. All I'm saying is, according to the arrest affidavit, and the sheriff's authorities' paperwork, it says he took these children out one by one over a 5-month period. So I'm trying to figure out, when he took out the first one, what the hell was the other 4 thinking, and where were they? Because they are at the age where they would be able to tell the neighbors something, call the police, run for it. Where's my sister? Where's my brother, Dad? 6, 9, 10, and 18. The 6-year-old, maybe not so much. A 9-year-old should be able to sense that something is really off. 10-year-old should definitely, and an 18-year-old should have seen it all and been like, but then again, we don't know in what order he took them out. Because if he took out the 18-year-old first, he could have told the rest of the kids, well, your sister went to go stay with her friends for a couple of days. She'll be back next month, or she went on a vacation, or she went off to college. 9-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 10-year-olds, you could pretty much tell them anything. Oh, we're going to miss her, man. That's all. And then you take out the 10-year-old and tell the 9-year-old and the 6-year-old, he'll be back. He went to go take care of whatever. Then you take the 9-year-old and leave the younger one, the 6-year-old, for last. Man, by the time the 6-year-old realizes that everybody is going missing, it's too late for the 6-year-old. That 3-year-old that was left in the house unharmed is harmed. He wasn't harmed physically, but he is mentally scarred. And he is probably going to need help for the rest of his life. It's crazy out here. It's crazy in this world, man. We got to keep our eyes open to the closest people around you. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think should happen to this man right here. I'll catch you on the next video. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.